Hi guys, so today we'll be solving this problem called brick wall. Let's solve it. There is a brick wall in front of you. The wall is rectangular and has several rows of bricks. The bricks have the same height but different width. You want to draw a vertical line from the top to the bottom and cross the least bricks. The brick wall is represented by a list of rows. Each row is a list of integer representing the width of each brick in this row from left to right. If your line go through if your line go through the edge of a brick, then the brick is not considered as crossed. We need to find out how to draw the line to cross the least bricks and return the number of crossed bricks. You cannot draw a line along one of the two vertical edges of the wall, in which case the line will obviously cross no bricks. So we have been given a 2D array, for example this, and we need to return the uh, the number of bricks which we can consider when a line is drawn from top to bottom, and the minimum number of bricks which cut it. All right, so in this example we see that in the question it also has been written that we can't consider the edges which are on the left hand side and extreme right hand side. We need to consider a line which is drawn from top to bottom such that minimum number of bricks are cut. This is what the example means, the question means. So we need to draw a line which cuts the minimum number of bricks. So for example, if I make a line here, so we can see 3 is cut, then 2 is cut, and then 3 is cut. So 3 bricks are cut here. Then when I make a line from here, we can see that 3 is cut, 4 is also cut, and 3 is cut again. So 3 bricks are cut. When I draw a line from here, we can see that 1 and 2 bricks are cut. So we have to draw a line between the edges of 2 bricks overall throughout the array such that minimum number of bricks are cut. All right. So I hope you guys understood the problem. Now let's just read the constraint. The width sum of bricks in different rows are the same and won't exceed int underscore max. The number of bricks in each row is in range 1 to 10,000. The height of the wall is in the range 1 to 10,000. Total number of bricks of the wall won't exceed 20,000. So um, let's try to understand how we can solve this problem. So first, what I'll be doing in this problem is that I know that I have to draw a line from top to bottom, and I need to find the number of minimum bricks which will cut that line. Okay, so here I can iterate through each row of that wall, and I can store the frequency of each brick. All right. So for example, one, all right, one has a frequency 1, then 2 plus 1 has a frequency 3. So there are 2 bricks here, right? So 3 has a frequency 1. Then uh, 4 plus 1, 5. 5 has a frequency 1. Then we don't consider the last one because we are not considering the extreme right edges, right? So similarly for this one also we'll have 3 as a frequency 1 and 3 plus 1. So 3 has a frequency 2 because we have an edge above it, correct? So we keep that we increase the frequency of the edge. And then 3 plus 1, 4. 4 has a frequency 1. Then 1, 1 plus 3, 4. 4 has a frequency 2. Now 1 has a frequency 2 because it was considered here also. And then we don't consider this one because last block is not considered, as we are not considering the edges which are to the right. And similarly for other rows, we have to do the same thing, and we'll get maximum number of frequency which are of a brick which are there, and then we can subtract it from the walls, the size of the wall. All right, so let's just code it, and I'll explain it more clearly, and you You would understand it better if I, if I code it along. So let's just code that part. First, we have to create a size is equal to wall dot size. I'll store it in size, and then int maximum number of edges is equal to 0, and I will be storing the frequency, right? So I'll be creating an order map int. We don't need any sorting order, therefore I'm using an order map. So an order map, let's name it edge frequency, and then let's just loop through the wall. So auto r wall. I'll also make a a variable index which will be storing uh, the frequencies for each bricks. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than r dot size minus 1, because we aren't considering the last bricks. So I plus plus on idx plus r of I, and edge frequency of idx plus plus. So this will be increasing the frequency whenever we traverse the rows of the wall. Now let's just run through edge frequency, and then let's just store the maximum e of m dot second. So whatever frequency is the maximum, we store it in max dot e, and then we simply return size minus max e, which will give us the number of bricks which are minimum to be considered when we draw a line from top to bottom. So let's run the code to see if everything is working fine. Yeah, that works. All right. So I hope you guys understood the problem. I'll just run through it again. So first we have to make a map of frequency of edges of each row in the wall, and this will be stored in edge frequency. And then we will be making an index of each brick, and that would be increased and stored in the edge frequency. All right, and therefore we find the maximum edge frequency and we subtract it from the wall size. That's what we did here. So I hope you guys understood the problem. Do solve it. Thank you.